Hello and welcome to my channel. Today, we'll discuss an issue to which I'm sure many of us can relate. Wondering if a guy likes you. We've all been in situations when we're unsure whether that particular someone feels the same way about us. It may be really aggravating, and it's difficult to know what to do. So, in this video, I'll provide some recommendations and guidance on how to handle this scenario, and perhaps, by the end, you'll have a better picture of where you stand. So, take a cup of tea and let's get started. Occasionally, the man you're interested in might be difficult to read. You could catch him staring in your direction, but he immediately shifts his attention elsewhere, or he's constantly nice and cordial to everyone, making it impossible to tell if his conduct toward you is any different. It may be really aggravating, and it's difficult to know what to do. You may attempt hinting or flirting with him, but he doesn't seem to notice. You can even question whether you're dreaming and that he doesn't like you at all. The fact is that reading a guy's signals may be difficult, and he may not even realize he's sending conflicting signals. So, what are your options in this situation? To begin, try to be really honest with yourself about your feelings for him. Are you truly interested in him, or simply curious? Whether you are actually interested, you should talk to him and see if he feels the same way. However, if you are unsure or not ready to take that step, it is okay to wait and see what occurs. You may also concentrate on yourself and your own pleasure. Instead of dwelling on him, try to focus on your own life and the things that make you happy. You never know, he may simply be waiting for you to make the first move, or he could begin to view you in a new way. The most important thing, in the end, is to be loyal to yourself and your feelings. It might be difficult to wait for someone else to act, but remember that everything happens in its own time. Observing his body language, paying attention to how he interacts with her, and listening to what he says are all methods to tell if a guy likes a lady. Maintaining eye contact, smiling and laughing at her jokes, and making an effort to be near her are all signals that a guy is interested in her. A guy might also communicate his sentiments openly by telling a female he likes her or asking her out on a date. It's crucial to note that everyone exhibits their emotions differently, and their behaviors may differ from one another. The easiest approach to find out is to talk to the individual and ask them about their feelings. Specific examples of items to look for that may indicate a guy's feelings for a girl. He may imitate her body language, such as crossing his legs or leaning in when she does. This might indicate that he is unknowingly attempting to connect himself with her and demonstrate that he is on the same wavelength. He might try to contact her, even if it's just a little touch on the arm or shoulder. People can convey their sentiments and attraction through physical contact. He may pay attention to her and attempt to recall specifics about her life and hobbies. This might indicate that he is truly interested in getting to know her and making a relationship. He could try to spend time with her and make arrangements to hang out with her. This might be an indication that he wants to be near her and develop the connection beyond a friendship. He could make an attempt to contact with her, whether by text, phone, or in person. This might be an indication that he wants to stay in touch and keep the relationship going. It's also crucial to realize that some men are timid or reticent, and they may not express their emotions as freely as others. As a result, dialogue is always the greatest approach to comprehend their emotions. Another technique to know if a guy likes a female is to observe his behavior around her in comparison to other people. If he acts differently around the female, such as being more worried or energetic, it might be an indication that he likes her. A guy could also attempt to make her laugh or smile, or he can go out of his way to do lovely things for her. These activities may indicate that he wishes to make her happy and that he values her. It's also worth remembering that a guy may not always be open about his emotions. He may not simply declare, "I like you," but he may drop hints or make subtle gestures that betray his actual sentiments. As a result, it is critical to pay attention not just to what he says but also to what he does. It's also crucial to note that attraction and sentiments might be mutual, so examine whether the lady has feelings for the guy as well. It's not just about the guy's sentiments, but also the girl's. It's also important to remember that just because a guy loves a lady doesn't indicate he's ready for a romantic relationship. He can only be looking for buddies, or his sentiments might not be strong enough to develop to a serious relationship. So, before making any assumptions, it's critical to communicate and understand each other's objectives. Here are a few examples of clues or subtle gestures that a male could use to indicate his feelings for a girl. He may establish frequent eye contact with her or keep her gaze for a longer period of time than normal. This might indicate that he is interested in her and wants to connect with her. He could make an attempt to congratulate her on her looks, attitude, or accomplishments. This might indicate that he is attempting to make her feel good and that he values her. He may playfully tease her, which might indicate that he is attempting to establish rapport and make her laugh. He may employ open body language, such as facing her directly and keeping an open stance, to indicate that he is at ease around her and wishes to appear accessible. He might try to be near her, even if it's only standing or sitting next to her in a group environment. This might indicate that he wants to be near her and is interested in her. It's also worth mentioning that some guys may be more subtle with their clues than others. So there you have it, some pointers and guidance on how to deal with not knowing whether or not a guy likes you. Remember that the most essential thing is to be honest with yourself and your emotions. Don't be scared to talk to him and convey your thoughts, but don't put any pressure on him. Concentrate on yourself and your happiness, and allow things to happen in their own time. And, no matter what occurs, realize that you are worthy and deserving of love. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe for more videos like this. Leave a comment with your ideas or any additional suggestions on the subject. We'll see you in the next video.